And for a deeper dive in all of this, I'm joined by Rick Wilson, co-founder of the Lincoln Project. He's also the author of Running Against the Devil, a plot to save America from Trump and Democrats from themselves. Rick, my friend, I had to start today with you. How does the energy shift, how does the energy shift with the announcement of a Biden 2024 campaign?
You know, Katie, the 2024 campaign is on. People just don't want to admit it. None of us want to say, oh, God, we're in this damn fight again, because everyone wants to, go back to the old ways of, a presidential campaign didn't start till the fall of the off year. Now we're fully in it. Trump is in this campaign. Biden is in this campaign in all but signing on the dotted line. And so, we will end up back in the frame where Joe Biden and Donald Trump will have another cataclysmic clash. The theory of the case that I'm working from is that most of the Republican voters out there who know Donald Trump and are uncomfortable with him will do what Republicans do and gravitate back to getting in line, getting behind the leader of their party, which is Donald Trump. And so we're about to have the Trump-Biden part two. Nobody loves it at a certain level, but it's an inevitable fight, and we ought to be ready for it. We ought to get into it as soon as we can, because the other side is going to treat this like a campaign from the word go. And the other side is treating this campaign against Biden. Everything they're doing is about 2024. The silly hearings, the crazy statements, the allying with Putin, all of it is about their 2024 campaign against Joe Biden. And so Biden being in lets people clarify and solidify behind him and get to work.
Rick, the Lincoln Project, always working in overtime, about to drop a new video tomorrow. We got an exclusive preview of it. I want to play a small portion of it now for our viewers. Take a listen.
Trump isn't back. He never left. He picked Kevin McCarthy as his speaker. He owns the Republican Party, and his minions run the show.
We, in the end, will win.
For all the noise about other Republicans, you know the truth. He's going to do what he did in 2016, destroy his Republican opponents one by one.
Little Marco.
Even this guy, maybe especially this guy.
Ron DeSanctimonious.
Rick, if Trump is truly the presumptive 2024 GOP nominee for the Oval Office, Democrats, do they deploy the same strategies from 2020 in order to defeat him?
One of the things we have to do in 2024 is to not engage in any kind of wishful thinking. It's to not believe that it's going to be easy, not believe that Trump will just be wiped away, not believe that some sort of deus ex machina indictment or some legal problem will hurt Trump to the point where he can't be reelected. It's going to be a hard-fought campaign from the jump, and it's important, to highlight the things he's done to destroy this country at every different level. I mean, and it goes back from the train derailment in Ohio, framing the things like that properly, because there was a long record of destruction inside that administration. The tax cut that basically benefited about 200 people in the whole country. In the hedge fund and high value and net worth individual community. All the things he's done that hurt this country, they kind of got washed away with January 6th and the other outrages. But it's important to focus on those and on the fact that he ordered a coup and participated in a conspiracy to try to overthrow a free and fair election in the United States of America. It's an obscenity. He is an obscenity. And it's important to split off, as we've done at the Lincoln Project very successfully, Republican voters who don't like the guy, because they're not going to probably, at the end of the day, get their fantasy of Ron DeSantis. They're not going to get their fantasy of Nikki Haley, if there are people who have that fantasy. I don't know who. But it's almost certainly going to be him. And his record is a fantastic catalog, an encyclopedia of garbage to run against.
So, Rick, to your point, I've noticed we've basically heard nothing from or about Nikki Haley since she announced her candidacy. She's the only one who's officially put her hat into the ring. Do you think everyone's just waiting for Ron DeSantis to do that? I mean, Ron DeSantis, though, won't even show up to CPAC. Neither will Mike Pence.
No, I mean, those two guys, Cuck Pack is not going to have Mike Pence and Ron DeSantis this year. And the fact of the matter is they're afraid. They understand what the base vote is. Ron DeSantis is running like a scalded dog away from CPAC because, in the past, every conservative aspirant was there knocking on the door. So they know that Trump still has this enormous love at the base of the Republican Party, and he doesn't want to be there. That says a lot. It also tells you that this is a guy, Ron DeSantis in particular, who has never taken a punch. He's never had anybody go up, post up against him, even in the ballpark of a Donald Trump. He's never even gotten close to someone who is that aggressive and cruel and sharp-edged, and he's afraid of it. He's terrified of it. Mike Pence, God bless Mike Pence, but in the Republican primary in 2024, he's going to come in 18th in a field of 15. The guy he has no predicate for winning. He has no constituency, no base, no nothing. I don't understand it. It's a weird vanity, but here we are. And the rest of these people are asterisks, and they will either be destroyed by Trump or they're running to be the next Secretary of Agriculture or something. I don't know.
They're asterisks, they are no exclamation points, and Mike Pence has to ask Mother for permission to run. My thanks to you, my friend Rick Wilson, for joining me and kicking off our show this morning. It's always good to see you.